meta kuja kutika mchabeli bedroom jirara sitting room mara moja makora ni
chianga nchiro chia latest design echia bana abasbati na boigo abasacha
bona ango surprise mchabeli yange ngiye ya maskani ni yako tengera nyumba gari kitori nyumba ya boko ni rais ay omudia moyo yenje ngoira gaki nyembekera ko matambo aba biza bangonza kera kaibale baba mbeka nge bitebo wangu yani liko na nyori rais bono muito yo kumbe ebito no bire mabito muito nyorenga bono Kisii matimega bono ngoriye buku aba biza baje komita abura na goro matembega
ribagario kwegeka kigari ndrori gare na boigo oburendi boisaine nigo togotoka ime omochio Kisii epare nene ya Kisii Kisumu barabare na magacho akwanza
Kisii matimega ga mugore binte biraisi bobe naro kostwani mukane gake
the only man saver in town.
Ndizi TV Ubwansu Gusii.
Marga bengia na indo mwanchu muligare bugeta seni kia Ndizi TV tumeranire SMS Amayia Chinsa Ikomi ritukule Jumapili tariki na 23 Matinyokane omwaka wa 2023 niongo kwaregania senchera ya bene gere tumanyina ria yagende tokoreka asense ya Kenya nonya nkuru asorogongo rwa Gusii asibali bagotobwate gwetera senchera ye mitandao no tole Facebook live na Ndizi TV News Digital abega nsema ya YouTube no tole na Ndizi TV News karobata chingaki na bogo tweet at Ndizi TV News kwirana ndabona segeke kerebosyo egera nkomanye ayo amana yanda mange asenchera yo bwenge Ncheni gonkoro kwa Sara Nyarangi Ontita kabamo na inche weika omwalio ekero togo ya chakera korwase county ya Kisii asenseme ya Chogo Children's Home abo ase kiombe kia Gusii minto ekebute basangire na abana abo batari kwenyara bunencherema yoko baro kyo bwanchani na ende bunana kibagwenete gusanga n'abantu bali babwato konyorogoke ase ebinyoro muri kwito Mildred Momanyi na agende totorosole robotu rwa senchira yo wekirano kurende eyene nkwana korwa soyomo bwabateneneri bwekeombekyo
Ngoro ko Rafael Tora no onde na nja se Gusii minte kebute kero to komera na mondara bode naki kikemo komera na mwakora we share a lot of things ngori tore different aspects of life into what connections na bora nyore no one way or another no bwate biasara no gani tiemeremo osinogo intio mokori emeremo na bako nyonga within that networking abande baito bakonye kire kibiashara bange baito bakonye kire kemeremo na ngori tole topic nyingi bunabona kwenye on Mondays we talk about financial literacy, on Tuesday ngokwana na tore gentobuna value addition, ntobwate politics, ntobwate we cover a range of topics every day or Monday mpaka Monday na bakonya ntobwate family affairs, and we have professionals bago cover these things ende batokonya in one way or another. Gorende twabariganire mwezi na ende twagokira asogo ogwanja gocha go cover the event. We don't take it for granted. Kama uko genda skalia na bagode abantu naki Gusii minteke butane nkeralia na moko ndali munya gusira about giving back to the society nere buyekero ko okogero monto yo moko ogonyekira nando sibokire in one way. When you touch life it's important because ekine kiyo gitotigale dense gokora abana buna abaika twatarira rero etate koranga basmairiri nande kero tokogenda twatigire gento geteime yabo yekobasegeta ankyo yabo nebe yengencho. Governor, thank you very much for coming and we appreciate it.
Mwancho mulire wane kiombe kia Gusii minto ekebute mbairo bokonyi bwechingenjo ao gati abo chindagira ochia saba nabo gotigana nayo bononko ire wikase county ya Nairobi sensema ya Donholm kanisa ya Friends Church awasomora wense Dr. William Ruto na babwata nikorwa soma wa Kenya Kwanza amono mugavana bwe county ya Nairobi Johnson Sakaja baikirana asoko igorwa we kanisa yo engana yo koremerania gati ya barai imense ya Kenya ya igobulito amana bakwani abo barwa chinkwana cyabo asabayigo engana yo morobuli bubwaga chibwe chinyomba cheli golirya inse ya igobulito amono morai bwense ya Kenya Dr. William Ruto asate abanacha kwena kia buna chinyomba chinyinge chia rosi we anene ase county ya Nairobi bunenchere moyo gosira ba Kenya gotwara chinyomba asa matukali bosio.
Mji wetu wa Nairobi tayari tunajenga nyumba, tumefikisha zile tunajenga 30,000. Kwa mapenzi ya Mungu, wiki mbili ambazo zinakuja nitakuja tena hapa Makongeni tuanzishe ujenzi wa manyumba zingine 30,000. Mji wetu wa Nairobi kila mwaka, na nimekubaliana na gavana wetu, kila mwaka tunataka tuone kama inawezekana tujenge nyumba 1,100. Na hizo nyumba tunajenga sio zile za wale watu wa kule juu, hapana. Tumesema hizo nyumba ambazo tunajenga ni nyumba ambayo mwananchi wa kawaida anaweza kulipa shilingi 4,000, shilingi 6,000, shilingi 10,000 kila mwezi, na baada ya miaka 15 hiyo nyumba iwe ndio nyumba yake. Na hiyo ndio tunaita affordable housing.
Chingakie chiomora mokonyi bumurai bwense Rigathi Gachagua nere no arasetaro ya yense ya Botswana abwase litkolia lero anyara ko bagakumirana na bakenya bamenyete asense yo asaba kwanire igoro ya magendero ya serikali yense ya Kenya asaba igakwanira igoro yengana ya KQ unegendrete wa kwano muchando bwichibesa asikolinda tebire serikali yabo niche kwenekia bunankuligire bitoki eliogosira a company ya KQ
of KQ to this country and elsewhere. It is true that is what should happen, but I must be very honest with you to tell you that we have challenges with KQ. Very serious challenges, financial. KQ is hardly able to meet its operating expenses, and there are serious discussions on possible reforms to get KQ back on track. I must tell you, the problem of KQ is what we have said. KQ is on its deathbed because of what you call state capture. KQ was captured by those in power and loaded a lot of contracts that are untenable. They forced them to lease aircrafts at costs that are not possible to meet with the income. So it's a major, it's a serious thing on how to unlock the whole thing, and those contracts were also done in a way that getting out of them is quite problematic. I think the state capture fellows were very clever. They did it in a way that even if there's a change of government, to get out of those contracts, the penalties are extremely heavy. But I can assure you that the government is well sized of the matter and the need to get KQ back on track as the pride of Africa and as our national pride. And the way Balozi has said is true. For every 10 passengers, there is a job created. So I can tell you that the government is well sized of the matter, and a lot is going on behind the scenes. And shortly, KQ will be back on track.
Niko boigo eneke iria ba Kenya abo bamenyete Chinsa chaisiko buna mbachi kubeke mirobelio emekiranu gati ya serikali amone kyombe kyo bacholi ne chimbebe IEBC aiga Kenya unenchire ya moya ba Kenya bonsi bale diaspora kubwatiraniwa aso gwikiranio bacholi ekero obacholi bo gwikirana asense ya Kenya nigatebire obacholi bu mwaka wechiribere na 2025 na chekwene kyabuna ba Kenya bonsi bali korwa diaspora mbachi kubwatiraniwa na barabo kwae walibaga wechorera abarai asense ya Kenya.
Issue of voting rights is true, it's a constitutional requirement. We need you people in the diaspora to be part of the decision-making process to determine the leadership of Kenya. More so because you have loved ones back at home, you have people that are important to you and they need to be governed well. And since you have more exposure, you should participate in deciding the leadership of the country. Of course, as it were, the matter is handled by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, which is an independent commission. But the problem has not been that they are not willing. It has been the budgetary allocation. So that is something as a government we need to do. Ask them to map the whole world, and as a government allocate sufficient funds to enable them register voters across the world and create polling stations within the country so that people can exercise their voting right and they can participate in the democratic process of deciding who leads Kenya and how Kenyans are governed. So that is something we'll be pursuing. Of course, you know, as we speak today, we don't have commissioners for the IBC. The process had begun in earnest, but you know there are few dynamics after the demonstrations and the wearing of sufurias on the head. And I'm sure in the due course, commissioners will be in place, and then as a government we can engage them about the diaspora vote.
Omonagari bwe bunge nene Moses Wetangula ngobona atebire mbale tayare bunensemo ya serikali gochia wikirene chinkwana chia bipartisan talks wetera sebunge asa atebire yonere nchirendo ngeyoka yogochia gotegerera ebirero korwa sensemo ya Azimio la Umoja One Kenya abwasa atebire na barabo ekirenga kiabono kubwatania ba Kenya na boigo koleto bwamo gati yabarai ba Azimio la Umoja One Kenya amo na Kenya kwanza.
Going to facilitate the bipartisan discussions on the issues they will agree to bring peace, tranquility, and development to our country. Hii injini yetu sisi zote. When you compete, as you become president, you are the president of those who voted for you and those who didn't vote for you. Unakuwa rais wa nchi. Na Rais William Ruto ametuhakikishia yeye ako tayari kuzungumza na mtu yeyote, provided you don't start saying kura haikupigwa, kura tulimaliza. Sasa tuko katika kipindi kingine. Tunataka kuhakikisha na hao wabunge wataendelea kuambia tangu tupige kura, President William Ruto's first budget is coming in July, August. Ina address mambo ya bei ya unga, ina address mambo ya bei ya mafuta, ina address zile vitu za kuteremsha maisha ya mwananchi, bei rudi chini. That is your work as members of parliament. Na budget ikipita, then implementation ifuate. Tuzalishe chakula. Hapa Bungoma, we have been part of the granary of Kenya, tukiwa Western region mpaka Nakuru.
Tingaki chobo igoba rai korasa rogongorwa Western ni goba atianire bago chia kumobwate sia umoske Dr. William Ruto asobo cholibu mwaka wechiribu ibere na 2025 asaba atebire barabwobu na korwa sorogongorwa rwa Western mbachie kumwakera chikura chionsi omoske Ruto ayaniga ene kigwa nensemo yabarai bakoragwa no moske John Waluke.
Ahora Bungoma, Kakamega, Vihiga, Trans Nzoia, Busia, hatutapiga kura yoyote nje. Mimi nikiwa chairman wenyu Tumeanzia wabunge, tunakuja MCS, tunakuja kwa wananchi wenyewe, nyinyi waamuzi wa kura mwisho hiyo. Kwa hiyo usa jina ya Dr. William Simiyu, usa jina ya Weta. Kwa hii 3 arms of government sisi tuko ndani. Legislature Wetangula ndio anashikilia. Executive William Ruto. Judiciary huyo mama Ikomi. Tunaona tuko ndani. Kwa nini sasa mimi nikuwe nje? Tumerudi nyumbani. Na mimi hii serikali nilipigania kabisa. Sasa nataka huyu Wetangula, huyu Moses, huyu tu afanywe hivi.
Omorai wekiama kia Wiper Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka nigo mubasorero amochirie serikali ya Kenya Kwanza asokore Mario Bokorari Sichi County asogotabwatoka chibesa abune bwenerete ngane iyo nigo yairwe chinguru no mugavana bwe county ya Machakos Wavinya Ndeti oyo mochirie abaseneta asogotaumokia gosogotabeka chinguru owetiwa wechibesa Chichi County asatebire nabo bangire gosegeta abanyarako baba komentwe getari gochia ase Chichi County.
Naangalia mambo haya na ninaona kuna shida Kenya wakati huu. Kwa hivyo hii serikali they don't believe in devolution. They don't. Na sababu ni kwamba ile katiba ilileta devolution, ungatuzi ni katiba ya 2010. Walioko mamlakani saa hii walipinga hiyo katiba. Nataka niwakumbushe walipinga kabisa. Kwa hivyo hataki kusikia gavana Wavinya amekusanya pesa zake na analipa mshahara wake. They are actually salivating for that money if only it can go to the national government. Kwa hivyo we will keep on telling them.
Na ningeomba Senate waangalie, wafikirie sana hii mswada wameangusha ya kukataa kuongeza county pesa. Sisi tunataka county ziongezwe pesa, na tukiongezwa pesa sisi kama pia magavana tujikakamue, tuokote pesa. You cannot just rely on the national government.
Chinga kiecho nero mugavana bwe county ya Kakamega Fernandez Baraza nigo amochirie abaseneta boigo asogotaite chibesa chinyinge koretwa ase Chichi County asatebire nigo Chichi County chigenderete koremara asogotae wachibesa echo nigatebire nigo chiaite tiwe bilion 353 ekero baganeti barabwo buna abagavana chimentwe goika bilion 452 nigo igo amochirie abaseneta sogotakora emirimo yabo bune wenerete engana boigo yairwe omokia noyo kabeiro mugavana bwe county yo Wycliffe Oparanya.
National Treasury ilikuwa imependekeza shilingi bilioni 385. Jana tulikuwa na mswada kwa Senate ambapo kamiti ya finance na budget ya Senate ilikuwa imependekeza shilingi bilioni 407 kwenda kwa counties. Sisi kama governors, that is something that we were ready to take 47 billion shillings. Lakini jambo la kushangaza, masenators wetu wamesahau kazi yao.
Unajua hao wengine waliingia kwa ofisi na wajui mambo ya management ya serikali. Tuliweka manamba kwa ofisi. Najua kuweka kwa manamba kwa ofisi hawajui kazi yao. Ndio kwa sababu mnaona hizi shida zote. Hata wafanyakazi wa serikali tangu tupate uhuru saa hii ndio hawajapata mshahara. Wale wafanyakazi wajaji wamepata.
Nara yu asebono mwanchu murigeria senchira yobwenge kolende a senchira yoboikirano nekere kuraga ensa eyemo yabono botuko na boigo Chinsa isato chubotuko bolero igoto boise gusukano nyangake kiagera yenero Ndizi TV obwansu bomusi nyora segekege kekerbosyo mochukumirana noyo minto Joseph Mokogoti asomoroberio bwemisa Jumapili ekero agwika ase studio monomogani bwiri tukulia rero Dennis Abuya oyoro mokwaya director korwase ejumuia ya St Alphonse Nyakeyo yerese parish yetago bakumanya mange ayakoreka lituko lya rero igotobese gusukana nyangake ekyagaro moroberio yonko bwatolense asegekegeke kirebosio olito batrene nere kwene kya kwanyo ronsi gwetera senchera imitandao chibicha na malioge negakoro kwa Joshua Auta nako nero botagara liboro bijano boligereria nche tumera na ndeli tukolia ankyo asomoroberio bwensa kya Jumatatu ekarato kubwaterana noyo Minto Brighton Makoli nche nigonkoro kwa Sara Nyarangi Ontita.